Yeah, I did get her scheduled in already. Mm-hmm. Okay, and did you take care of her also? Okay, great. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and put an order in for that too. Is there anything else that I need to take care of? Okay, great. Okay, and then I'll give them a call. Oh, hi. How are you? I'm sorry I didn't see you there. If you could just give me a moment, I'm just gonna finish up my notes and then I'll be right with you if that's alright. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Well, here's your chart notes. So, here's this. And then if you just want to go ahead and give that to her and then she can take a look at it. Okay, great. That sounds good. Hi. Well, welcome. How are you? Doing well? Wonderful. Well, I assume you're here because you already have a scheduled appointment. Wonderful. Alright, and if I can get your name. Okay. Alright, and it looks like we have you here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is here at the front desk is I'm just going to go ahead and do a couple of tests on you, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and ask you a couple of questions, and then we'll go ahead and have you see Dr. Smiles. She'll go ahead and finish up with the cranial nerve exam, and then after that you'll go ahead and come back out and you'll go ahead and check out with me, and then we'll go ahead and send you your results. Do you have any questions? We do, yes. I can definitely make a couple copies. Of course, no problem. Okay, that sounds great. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and do this simple test. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is just kind of relax those arms for me. Okay, and then I'm just going to be taking the back end of here, okay? Right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and just a little tap. And then I'm just going to, just a little tap. And then we're going to go down to the knees. And then we'll do just a little tap. And another little tap. Just going to check out your reflexes, okay? Alright, wonderful. Do you have any questions before I get started? Okay, great. No, I promise it's not going to hurt. Okay, great. Here we go. No problem. Alright, so first one for the elbow. Alright, great reflex on that. Alright, we're going to come to this side. Great reflex on that. Alright, let's come down to the knees. Okay. Yes. Wonderful. Alright, and then we're going to go to the other side. Alright, great. So you did do great on that. Next, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and ask you a few questions, okay? Alright. So, are you having any trouble with balance or mobility lately? Okay. And have you noticed any difference in hearing or your vision or anything with senses? Difference in your smell of senses? Okay. And then any differences in with the taste in your mouth, with the taste buds? None? Okay, alright, great. Okay, so that's everything that I'm going to go ahead and need. So if you want to go ahead and just have a seat, I'm going to go ahead and let Dr. Smiles know that you're here, and then she'll be in to go ahead and finish up the rest of the exam. Alright, wonderful. My pleasure. Very good to meet you too. Yes. Oh, I agree. Yes. Right. Okay, well, make sure you definitely let me know if you need anything. Alright, I will let her know. Thank you. You're very welcome. I'll see you after, okay? Alrighty.